We have breaking news, friends. President Biden has a new deadline to meet to pass the next fourth stimulus package and fourth round of stimulus payments for the American people. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi just made an announcement on the timeline of the next relief checks. Here is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Remember, friends, that I'm here every single day as your daily advocate for more stimulus aid during this crisis. I know right now is a very difficult time for many seniors. Social Security, SSI, SSDI, RRB, and VA beneficiaries. So friends, please make sure to share this video on social media and with your friends and family if they need more honest stimulus news. Also, if you would like to enter tomorrow's Walmart gift card giveaway, please do stay tuned until the end of this video. Thank you so much, friends.
Than that. Turns out inflation this past year hasn't been 7%, it's been 7.5%. In other words, if you haven't personally gotten a pay raise of 8% or more in the last year, then Democrats' policies have given you a pay cut. To add insult to injury, reporters say the worst of this inflation was driven by the most painful categories for working families: food prices, energy prices, and rent. This is not about financial inconvenience for wealthy people who can afford to stomach it. This is about massive price increases for essential goods that make up a huge share of working families' budgets. Gas is up about 40% since this time last year. Used car prices are up about the same. Meat, fish, and eggs cost over 12% more than they did just 1 year ago. The cost of natural gas for home heating has soared by 24% since this time last year. Fuel oil has shot up almost 47%. The cost of essentials has absolutely exploded since Washington Democrats took power. And to be clear, the worst inflation in 40 years is not something that just spontaneously happened to Democrats on their watch. As a Pew report demonstrated late last year, it's true countries around the world are facing inflation. They are, as a result of COVID. But America has it worse than almost everybody else in the developed world. This is a direct result.
A great number of Democratic lawmakers are concerned about a potential drubbing in the midterms and have called for Congress to pass whatever pieces of the proposal can get support in both chambers, arguing that doing nothing is not an option. Progressive Democrats have already urged leaders to restart negotiations with the goal of wrapping up a final bill by the end of this month. President Biden is scheduled to give the annual State of the Union speech before Congress on March 1st. Many experts say the accelerated timeline is achievable. And according to advocacy groups, they have stated, "We believe demonstrable progress towards enacting the best reconciliation bill possible for all Americans, including the Build Back Better Act's climate and clean energy provisions, which can be made by the State of the Union address. We urge you to move quickly and stand ready to work with you to get this job done." Nancy Pelosi stated, "We will pass a bill when we have the votes to pass a bill, and we cannot stop pressing for that. I hope we meet the March 1st deadline." Right now, President Biden has just told reporters that it is possible that lawmakers will have to break up his signature social spending proposal in order to get as much of it passed as possible. During a press conference from the White House, Biden said, "It is clear to me what we're going to have to probably break it up. We are going to have to negotiate, but I think we can break up the package, get as much as we can now, come back and fight for the rest later." President Biden also cited upwards of $500 billion in spending on energy and environmental programs that he believes could get support in the Senate, And he also highlighted Joe Manchin's support for early education programs. Biden said, when referring to Joe Manchin and Senator Kristen Sinema, who had both publicly raised concerns about the price tag of the full package, I know that the two people who have opposed on the Democratic side at least support a number of things that are in there. Biden later acknowledged extending the child tax credit and funding for the cost of community college are going to be difficult to get passed. The Build Back Better proposal, which is a cornerstone of Biden's domestic agenda, includes spending on programs like the child tax credit, investments in early education, money for programs to combat climate change, and health care provisions. The White House earlier this week disputed that it was considering breaking up the bill into smaller pieces. The House of Representatives passed a bill late last year after months of haggling over how to prioritize it alongside a bipartisan infrastructure bill. I know, friends, that many of you are wondering what the new timeline is for the next round of stimulus payments. Many Americans are waiting for President Biden to announce a fourth stimulus check, following the past 3 rounds of stimulus checks that brought a great cash boost to medium income and low income families across our country. The idea behind these stimulus checks was to provide support and to help the economy following the crisis. But as this crisis continues to affect our country, it is very clear that more stimulus money should be sent out. Friends, the keyword for this video is Magnolia. If you would like to enter tomorrow's Walmart gift card giveaway, please enter this word in the comment section below, and also any other keyword from any video of mine that you watch. Please do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and also click and like my videos. Thank you so much, friends. So it should be kept in mind that the framework is already in place, and since the crisis is still ongoing, the fourth stimulus check legislation is top priority for Biden and his colleagues. The first stimulus check was for an amount of $1,200, and the second was for $600. Then the third stimulus check was for an amount of $1,400 for each person who was qualified. So once fourth stimulus checks are decided on, experts say that it will likely be worth about $2,000. Well, my good friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so very much for everyone who has joined me here this afternoon. I greatly appreciate all of you. Please do me a favor and share this video with your friends and family if they need more reliable and accurate stimulus news information. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Thursday.